please. It's not found. So what is this? Khalas, end of story. Bid'ah. If someone introduces things to the deen, no authentic hadith backing it up, and insists on doing it. Why? Wallah, our forefathers used to do it. Every time we say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. What are you doing? I'm holding my head, doing adhkar. For what? Yahi, wallahi, if it is in the sunnah, I will do both. Huh? I have no problem. And sometimes with flexibility, I can put my foot on my head. I'm very flexible. But give me what? Daleel. Otherwise, we can introduce to the deen what's not part of it. And the sad thing is, you think that you're doing something good, while Allah Azza wa Jal is angry with you. Satan is happy. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, in an authentic hadith, إِنَّ اللَّهَ احْتَجَرَ التَّوْبَةَ عَلَى كُلِّ صَاحِبِ بِدْعَةٍ. Allah Azza wa Jal has blocked repentance from everyone who commits bid'ah. Scholar said, whoa, we know that Allah accepts repentance. How would he block repentance? The scholar said, Allah does not prevent in the sense that he does not accept. Allah accepts anyone who repents. But those who innovate, don't think that they're innovating. Go to them when they're swirling, doing dhikr, Allah, 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 and they're swirling in the masjid like a tornado, category number 5. Good for you, mashallah, you go to Jannah straight. What are you doing? Said, oh, this is dhikr, dhikr. We are in a state of dhikr. You're in a state of hallucination. Change the brand, my friend. This is not good for you. It's bad. It's making you do things that are not from Islam. Show me any of the Prophet, any of the companions that he had ever done such a thing. The tabi'een, the tabi'een, the scholars of Islam, any Tom, Dick, or Harry. No one does this. So, excuse me, is the religion complete, or are you doing an innovation? Now you put him between a rock and a hard place. So bid'ah is something that shaitan loves. He adores it because you're changing the deen. And the sad thing is, everyone who does bid'ah is an arrogant imbecile. Arrogance in his heart never allows him to accept what you're saying to him. Especially those blind followers in some continent. I would not say the subcontinent. I'm not racist. Some blind followers, you go there and the imam says, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ, you say, Ameen. They'll lock you up for half an hour after salah. What are you doing? Wallahi, some masjids, they lock you, they have a small jail. And I had people, students of mine coming, Sheikh, if I say Ameen, or I raise my hands in ruku' and rising from the ruku', it's an issue of dispute. Only in the Hanafi school of thought. But it's an issue of dispute. Your prayer is valid. Don't do it. But if I do it, you have the audacity to put him in jail? Yahi, what is this? This is Islam? So bid'ah is beautiful to shaitan. He loves it. Now, all of you, mashallah, are Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. You go by the authentic hadith. You don't have this nonsense in your agenda. So bid'ah, no can do. MashaAllah. Good for you. Shaitan says, no problem. We still have 5 obstacles. Number 3, if he misses you in shirk kufr, if he misses you in bid'ah, the third station, the third stop would help. What is it? Major sins. Major sins. Al-kaba'ir. Okay, what is this major sins and minor sins? Tell me about it. Allah Azza wa Jal classified and categorized sins in the Quran into 2, major and minor. He says, إِن تَجْتَنِبُوا كَبَائِرَ مَا تُنْهَوْنَ عَنْهُ نُكَفِّرْ عَنْكُمْ سَيِّئَاتِكُمْ. If you avoid the major sins, the minor sins will be forgiven. And that's a glad tiding from Allah Azza wa Jal. This is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what is the definition of major sins? The vast majority of Muslims today When you tell him, Akhi, what you're doing is haram, he said, I don't drink, I don't kill, I don't steal, and I don't fornicate. I'm not doing any haram. Thinking that the kaba'ir, the major sins, are limited into 7. That's what they think. Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, was asked, are the major sins 7? Ibn Abbas said, they are closer to 70 than 7. They're almost 70 major sins. Whoa, that's too much. We know that 7, but 70, we have, Houston, we have a problem. Well,